Good morning, everybody. Cheers. Cows and coffee time. Welcome to the Stony Ridge Farm. We are headed up. First of all, I'm going to show you, I've got a little issue with my tractor. Been working on it for a couple days now and still have no closure on this. It's a Massey Ferguson tractor and it only has 500 hours on it. Somebody said in the comments, well, that thing ought to be under warranty. Well, it's a 1986 with 500 hours on it. So what a kind of a disappointing scenario going on. Let's go. We're going to walk up here and show you. Lift pump for that thing is somewhere between 700 and $1,000. Not lift pump, injection pump. And I think that's what's gone bad. Whew, that's a hill. So been in the shop working yesterday, about halfway through installing a 2-post lift in the mega shop. We'll show you that too. And we'll go on up and take care of the cows. Whew, I'm out of breath from talking and walking. That's kind of tough. But good morning, everybody. Good to have you in here. First, let's go in. We'll show you halfway through the lift project. And we'll get us a slug of coffee. Cheers. Michael Blum says, not shown on Facebook. Michael, I got people on Facebook leaving comments, brother. Refresh your browser. Refresh. All right. So here's what we got in the mega shop. And got a tuxedo lift from Northern Tool and Equipment, just about totally installed. That's going to be right here. That's going to start taking up room in this shop. No issues whatsoever on the install. I just don't have power yet. Still don't have power in the building. So we just have to wait, have to sit tight. I'm told that the power company cannot get transformers just yet. So they can't get transformers. They come from China, evidently. And yeah, so evidently Duke Power has no transformers. So we just have to sit tight and wait. Okay, this is the Massey Ferguson with the issue here. And I'll probably reach and turn the key on and turn it over for you guys, maybe. So here's the tractor. Really nice tractor. I took the hood off and everything and got to the injectors, got to the lift pump, got to everything. I'm going to pump this critter real quick. Yep. So I can feel fuel pumping and then it stops. It's like I get an odd pressure situation. We'll hop up on here and just hit it just to see if she'll start this morning. If by some miracle it fixed itself overnight. All right, here we go. Neutral. Nope, and it's time to charge the battery again. So got a brand new battery in this critter. I have rolled this, drug it with the Kubota all over the farm per a good mechanic friend of mine's suggestion. We're just not getting fuel. And people say, oh, you need spark, you need fuel, you need this, you don't need spark. So yeah, you need spark, you need fuel, but you don't need spark with a diesel. So we just need fuel and compression and enough speed to turn it over. I don't know what the deal is. So anyway, it's like Teenage Farmer's in the house, Jeff's in the house. Manuel says, where have you been? Not the same, not the morning live stream. I have a house guest that has been here with me for, his name is Josh also. We were stationed in the Air Force together. We haven't seen each other in 20 years. So I've had him here for the last, I guess, 6 days now. And he and I have been spending a lot of time together, just hanging out and knocking out chores on the farm, riding around, doing some hunting, some trapping, trying to catch some muskrats in the pond, trying to catch the otter. It's in the upper pond, eating my catfish. So that's where I've been. Just been busy and entertaining. Great dude. Just It's been super fun. Are we going to meet him? Says Michael. You'll meet him in a video on the install of that lift. He and I still have to finish that up. Boy, the sun's bright this morning. He and I still have to finish that up. So you'll meet him in the lift install video, which will come out in about 2 weeks, something like that. Good dude, though. Really, really good dude. Was in the military, was a carpenter. So I worked in a shop. I was in civil engineering. And not civil engineering like you think, like an engineer, but we called it CE, civil engineering. And that was plumbers, electricians, carpenters, welders, all that. It takes all that to keep an Air Force base up and running. So back in the day when I was in, the military guys took care of that. Now I think it's all civilians that take care of that. And all the military guys are just running overseas back and forth, which is kind of disappointing. I think it's good that the military can actually teach a guy a trade. He can come out of the service and go right to work. And that being an electrician, that was pretty handy for me to have. So cows are right over the hill. Let's turn this around and walk up and see what they're up to. Haven't had any more losses. And I'm getting ready to do a full-on video discussing what happened with the calf that we lost. And that video will be coming out hopefully midweek next week. So not cool at all. All the girls are up there, you see them? I've been a little under the weather also, guys. Just haven't felt 100% myself. And last night's dinner, I had dinner in my little small town last night, and both of us got sick from it. Before I even got out of the restaurant, I got sick from it. I'll never eat there again. I just never will. I want to support local businesses, but if you can't do better than that, then I don't know what to say. But that was horrible. So I went out to dinner last night. Typically, I don't go out to dinner. Went out to dinner last night before I could even get out of the restaurant. Stomach was churning and burning. Morning, ladies. How many of you guys have ever experienced that? Can't even get out of the restaurant before you start going to the bathroom. So there's a little psychology at work here with the cows. You'll notice they're all laying down, they're lounging, they're ruminating, digesting, chewing their cud. As soon as they get up, they're all gonna poop and pee. So we wanna get them up, get them moving before we move them into the new pasture. We want them to leave that manure behind in this pasture. So basically, that's why you see me kind of walk in and hang out with the cows a little bit before we move them. Hey, number 18, good looking girl. 18 does not have a baby, and therefore she's much chubbier in her back end. She's a fatter cow than the ones that are still nursing their babies. Morning, girls. Let's all wake up and go to the bathroom. Hey, Susie. How's my Susie girl today? You're gonna let me rub you, aren't you? Good girl. Sometimes Susie's a little moody. This morning, evidently not. I get cow kisses. Good girl. Yeah. And we got Sweetie over here getting jealous. You know Sweetie's getting jealous of you, right? We get 213 up. There we go. Hey, Sweetie. You getting jealous over here? You want cow kisses too? Yeah, I want cow kisses too this morning. Good morning, girl. No cow kiss from you. Just a nose bump. All right, so let's stir up the folks that are on the ground. Get up, girls. Number 25. I think we're saying number 25 is my pick for potentially having a baby on the way. That's a good cow stretch right there. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Philip says I about 16 years ago went to an Outback Steakhouse, got sick before I left. First and last time ever been there. Yep, girl, spread your butt fertilizer. Good morning. Dude, I won't go to an Outback either, Philip. It's too dark in there. I don't trust it. I think what we've found is a more well-lit restaurant oftentimes means a restaurant with a little bit safer food. Good morning, girls and boys. Everybody, let's go. Come on. All right, we're going to go open the gate here. We're moving right to this section of pasture. Beautiful morning this morning, guys. It's nice and cool out. Absolutely gorgeous. So the cows have grazed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paddocks in this 5-acre pasture. We'll set our coffee here. Grab your coffee. Take yourself a good slug of it. And we're going to disconnect from the power right here. So this line has no electricity on it. We'll bring the cows on through. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Woo! Come on. Come on. Neighbors love this noise. Come on, girls. Woo! Come on. This is an odd move for them. So typically they're used to coming in here and going around that post right there, but they're only going through right here. So this is a little bit of a strange move for them. Come on. Come on. Woo! There we go. All we need is 1 or 2 to start making their way through. Now we're cooking. Come on, guys. Come on through. Woo! What do you guys think about this time change? It's getting dark at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. Gosh, ridiculous. Did do a little deer hunting yesterday. That was kind of fun. Passed on three different deer. Got a nice 12-pointer on the farm somewhere, so it kind of sitting tight waiting for that big fella. Come on, girls. Come on. Woo! Let's go. More getting a little hunting done just to have a little relaxation time instead of working so much. This time of year, the workload goes down a little bit on the farm. So it's kind of nice. Come on, girls. Come on, Tammy. Come on. Come on. I bet you this cow gives me trouble. Number 201. Come on. Nope. Looks like they're all going to come through. 213's always running behind. There we go. Now we're talking. You guys can see we're full on into fall grazing right here. We don't have as much forage as we once did. We got to get this hooked up over there. I can tell I don't have enough line. So we're going to move this fence post just a little bit. Sorry, you're not seeing what I'm doing, but I'm actually moving that post. We need enough room to get to here. The way I do that, just unwrap a little bit. Probably give her 5 good unravels. Let's try that. Pretty close. Maybe 2 more. We'll go see the cows. Let's try that. Now we're talking. We're hooked up there. Cows are blocked off from getting in the pasture where they just pooped a bunch all night. And yeah, good to go. All right. Let's go see what the girls are up to. Morning. That's Sweetie. Morning, Sweetie. You want a coffee mug on the head? Oh, man. So again, you guys can tell the forage isn't the most in here. There's just not a lot of forage. I do have some hay set out, and that was from a week ago. I set that out. These cows will be into that hay. We're going to start slowing them down a little bit. In other words, we'll put them in, and we'll put them in for 24 hours starting pretty soon. We won't be moving them twice a day. We'll only be moving them once a day here on the farm, and we'll start rolling hay bales out to them. So that is coming pretty darn soon. It may happen tomorrow. Hate to say it, but that's just the way it is. Okay, did I hear you correctly saying that you, in that short live stream you did the day before yesterday, maybe still be able to buy that neighboring land where the trees are being cut? Yeah, I'm in the process of trying to buy that. It's another 20 acres of what would make pasture. But the current owner doesn't seem too passionate about selling it. What are you doing? What are you moaning about there? 13.5? Yeah, they I asked, and they basically shut me down. So the next step in that process is to throw him an offer that he can't refuse, right? So I know exactly what he paid for the land. I know that he's got a timber crew in there cutting, and I know he's probably made quite a bit of his money back on it. So we'll make him an offer that'll double his money and try and get that section of land. So winter grass is not coming up. Michael Bloom. Or Blum. Yep, that's it, buddy. Got a little clover mixed in here, got some fescue, got some wild grasses, but it's not going to be knee deep. And that's it from here on out. We had some 60-degree days. Actually, day before yesterday was up to 80. And that helped a little bit with the forage. But yeah, it takes a lot longer for this stuff to recover now. So that's why we're going to slow the cows down just a little bit. And again, we'll probably in the next day or two, we will only have the cows in the, well, moving the cows twice a day is what I'm trying to get at. We won't be moving the cows twice a day. We'll keep them in one paddock for a full 24 hours. So thank you, K9 Striker. I hope it works out. I also hope it works out. It's a little, financially, it's a little tough right now for me to jump in and buy more land. However, I pretty much know it's not gonna change, you know. We need to get as much good usable pasture as we can possibly get on the farm. So, and especially before I fence off that section over there. If I spend $5 grand on fencing and I end up fencing out the land that I'm getting ready to buy, then that doesn't make much sense. So, were you able to identify the hunter? Not yet. Not yet on the record. I got a pretty good idea. I've got a pretty darn good idea. It's a small town. You guys hear the cows munching? They're just tearing into this grass. Lots of clover, high quality protein in here. Nice. It's a beautiful morning here on the Stony Ridge. Just can't beat it. Like I said, we'll probably start rolling out hay bales again. Get the four-wheeler out here, get the ATV out here, and get to rolling. You see some of the cows are already going for the hay that's set out in this field. The hay that's set out here was from the hurricane a few weeks back. And what the cows don't eat, they'll trample. And it'll also help feed the land. So keep needing the landowner to come through. Yep, I got to keep hitting him up. What'd you do to the tractor? DRW, you're late to the show, bro. I didn't do anything. I parked the tractor, went back to start it, and wouldn't start. And we figured there was a little trash maybe in the fuel tank because this current diesel fuel that you buy is garbage. The diesel fuel that you buy at the store It seems to precipitate water a lot more than the diesel fuel that Grandpa used to have, if you get my drift. I'm not sure if it's an additive or detergent or what the heck it is, but yeah, I'm just not sure. JB Vaughn Jr. says, coffee cups come in yet? Not yet, but we're working on it. Hopefully by the 18th of this month, we should have the merch store back up for you guys that want to buy Stony Ridge Farmer shirts and hats and goodies for Christmas. So they say there's only 25 days left of diesel. That's what I hear too, brother. Diesel prices are shooting up right now. I don't know. Something's going to change here. Something's got to change. Absolutely. Something has to change. I don't know. Pretty day on the farm, though. Hard to think about the drama of everyday life when you're just out here taking care of business. So, I've got to finish installing that lift, get that video out to you guys. I got a lot of stuff to get done. My buddy from the Air Force that's visiting, he flies out later today about 3 o'clock. And then you'll see some more live streams because like I said, I've been busy. I hate to leave him in the house not doing anything, just kind of by himself. So that's why I've skipped out on a few live streams. I've been slacking, guys. Awesome. Well, folks, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. Cows are doing good. Everything's awesome here. Going to be moving them from this paddock down into here, and we're going to start rolling out some hay to them. Basically making this what we would call a sacrifice paddock. In other words, I'm going to beat the snot out of this paddock with the cows. I'm going to let the cows probably graze on about 3 or 4 days a piece on these paddocks that have a lot of broom sedge in them. What that's going to do is trample that broom sedge, feed them cows, and feed that land. That's what it's all about, guys. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you hopefully in tomorrow's live stream out here, and we're going to get Mrs. Stony Ridge or Miss Stony Ridge in a live stream again here in the very, very near future, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. We had change. Don't know what that means. Did I make it, says Jennifer. Put him to work. We are. I am. Don't worry. Can you add dry gas to the diesel? I don't want to do that. No. Where'd you get the fuel tank? What fuel tank? What are we talking about? We're just talking about the gas in the diesel tractor. The fuel in the diesel tractor. Oh, man. That's awesome. Okay. Yep. So, got more work to do, and I may be phoning a friend to come and get that tractor and take it to the tractor mechanic. I'm not sure. Hopefully, it's something super simple that I just don't know. Diesel engines can be a big time pain when it comes to fuel issues. So, we'll figure it out. No biggie. I'll let you guys know exactly what happened. It's windy and cold, and I'm going back in the house. And thank you all, anybody who left super chats or stickers or stars. Thank you all so much. It all helps with the bottom line, which is getting those cows fed, getting them happy, and getting some good high quality soil, high quality beef here on the Stony Ridge. Cheers, guys. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Take care. Woo!